I'm walking down the street on clouds instead of the concrete I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way. Nothing can ruin my day, no matter what anyone does or say. I smile.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Courtney. Today I am making some super fun custom t-shirts. Thank you to CRICUT for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get into it. First, let's get into what supplies you will need for this project. You're going to be using the green strong grip mat. You will also need some weeding tools, as well as a brayer or a scraper. You'll also need some scissors. And then, of course, you're going to need your iron-on vinyl. You'll need your heat pressing mat, as well as the CRICUT Easy Press, and your t-shirts. And then don't forget some parchment paper if you want to go that route. That is optional, as well as whatever cutting machine you will use. I'm going to be using my maker. Now that we have all of our supplies, we're ready to design our t-shirt. So I'm just going to open up CRICUT Design Space and click New Project. For this t-shirt, instead of doing Ride or Die, I wanted to do Ride or DIY. So I'm actually going to put these three words in separately because I'm going to do different fonts and it just makes it a lot easier that way to go ahead and do it. And I'm going to start with Ride, and then I'm going to go up and choose my fonts. Now, in CRICUT Design Space, if you have the Access membership, you get access to tons and tons of fonts. If you don't, you can use any of the system fonts that you may have on your computer, tablet, phone. Now, this is just a matter of designing, so I'm going to go in and just size them how I want them to look. Just remember that by hitting that little lock button in the corner of the word, you can go in and size it exactly how you want it. Or if it is locked, when you go in to put the height or the width, it will auto kind of adjust the rest of the letters. So I did do a very thorough CRICUT Design Space tutorial. I will link that down below if you want it. So now it's just a matter of kind of playing with the words until I figure out exactly how I want my design to work. And then once I get that figured out, I will be ready to go ahead and start sizing it for my t-shirt.
No, I don't care, 'cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time. 'Cause I know what it's like to be broke. I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day.
Now that my design is all ready to go, in CRICUT Design Space there's a button called Templates, and here you will find tons of blanks that you can click on that are kind of a standard size that will help you decide what size to make your vinyl decal. So for this one, I just clicked Classic T-shirt, and then I'm going to go in and size it to where I think it looks good. Now, I do always go ahead and just double check it with my t-shirt as a second kind of check and balance there, but it works really well. Then click Make It. When you get to this, the main thing about iron-on is you need to remember two things. The first thing is you select that mirror on button. And then the second thing is you want to put the shiny side down. Now, this is the beauty of it. It's going to remind you here one more time on the screen before you go ahead and click that Make It button. So as you can tell, that side is super shiny. So it is the one that is going to go face down on the mat. Once I get it on the mat, I'm going to go ahead and send it into my CRICUT maker.
I'm on my way up. I won't slow down.
While my decal is cutting, I'm going to go ahead and prep my shirt. So my first step is to take my shirt and go ahead and fold it in half lengthwise, and then I'm going to press a seam down the middle of the shirt. Then taking the shirt right under kind of where the armpit section of the shirt is, I'm going to fold it right there widthwise, and then again press it, making sure that I don't press over the long one that I just pressed. So it's kind of like you kind of go a little bit on the left, a little bit on the right of that line. And then when you're done pressing it, what you end up with is kind of like a bullseye on your t-shirt, which will help you decide exactly where you need to put that vinyl decal on the shirt.
Yeah, I am on my way.
Once my design is cut out, I'm going to pull my mat. I always like to pull away from the vinyl decal. And then I'm just going to go ahead and trim off my extra vinyl. And then it's just a matter of weeding out my design. Once you get this all weeded, the last thing I do with it is I do fold it over on itself and I just crease the middle at the top and the bottom. I lost the clip of me doing it to that design, but it will be coming up in the video in just a minute so you can actually see what I'm talking about. Now we need to get our machine ready to go. So here on my phone, I have a shortcut to the Cricut Heat Guide. I'll show you how to do it in just a minute to get on your phone. This is on Cricut's website and it's phenomenal. So what you'll do is you open it up. First, you select which machine you're using. So I'm going to be using the Easy Press 2. Then it asks you what type of heat transfer material. There's tons listed. So of course, I'm going to select the Everyday Iron-On because that is what I'm using. And then it's going to ask you the base material that you're using. So I'm just doing a cotton t-shirt. So I'm going to do, actually it was cotton poly blend and I select that. Then it asks you what you're pressing it on. You select whether it's a mat or a towel and it gives you all your information. So it tells you the temperature, the time, light pressure, that you need to flip it after 15 seconds, and then it tells you how to remove. So to get it on your phone, you're going to open up your Safari, go in and just type in Cricut Heat Guide. Excuse my typos. Apparently I was having a hard time typing today. Once you get this, you've got the thing pulled up. You need to find your little box with the arrow that pops up. Click on that and then scroll down to where it says Add to Home Screen. Once you click that, you can call it whatever you want. So I'm just going to call it Heat Guide, but I'm going to spell it wrong. Stand by for just a second. Like I said, I don't know what my deal was. And then voila, it pops up. Here it is right here. Now I'm just going to delete it off because I already have it on there, but that's how you get it on your phone. Great little helper tip there. And then here, as you can see, I have the creases in my design, like I said, and I'm just going to line it up with the lines that are on my t-shirt. And then this is an optional step. Once you get it lined up exactly where you want it, I do like to go ahead and put parchment paper over my design before I press it. It is optional. Some people don't do it. I just prefer to do it. And then it's just a matter of using my Cricut Easy Press and setting it on there, letting the timer count down. So it said 30 seconds. So I'm just going to set it on there. When it says light pressure, often I'll just like rest my hand on there sometimes, or sometimes I just won't do anything at all. I'll just let it just be. And then once the 30 seconds were up, it said to flip it over and do 15 seconds on the back. And then it's a cool peel, which means once the design is cool to touch, you're going to go ahead and peel off that clear transfer material.
I won't slow down. I'm strolling down this.
Now the beauty of making t-shirts is the process essentially is the same no matter what. It gets a little different when you start to do a layered vinyl t-shirt. If that's a tutorial you would like me to do at some point, please comment down below and I will go ahead and do that. But right now I'm just going to quickly kind of throw up the steps for you just to kind of help as a refresher and let you see what I did for these other shirts.
With all of my favorite songs on repeat, I'm dancing through. Everything's about to come my way, and I don't care if you spill coffee on me or if the sky is gray or blue. No, I don't care, cause I am on my way up, and I won't stop, I won't slow down. Steady on my feet, I'm gonna rise up. No, I won't stop, it is my time. I know what it's like to be broke, yeah. I know what it's like when nothing goes your way. So I'm gonna let myself enjoy the fruit from this lucky day. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down. Yeah, I am on my way up. I won't slow down.
For for the last two shirts, I completed the exact same process. So one of them was a captain of the struggle bus, which I almost put driver of the struggle bus, but you could also put passenger of the struggle bus for this shirt. And then I made one more that, of course, represents momhood, I think very well, chaos coordinator. So there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed these t-shirt DIYs. Let me know down below which one of these shirts was your favorite, or if you have a saying that you want to put on a shirt, I'd love to know. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Here are some more videos you might enjoy, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!